Hello students, in today's session I am going to illustrate the program of Python which is based on loop statement, and you know that the loop statement. So loop statement is also called the iteration statement. Iteration means repetition of a statement until the certain condition is true. So many times you can execute statements with help of the loop statement. So I'm creating a program with help of the for loop, while loop and nested for loop. So first you understood the concept of loop statement, clear? So here I am illustrating that. So Python program to illustrate the for loop. So first you understand the for loop, then after we will create another program. So this is the first example. Here I am creating a program. First I will assign a string into any identifier, and that uh, program will execute all the string letter one by one. Clear? So let's see how to create such type of program. So for example, you have to use the keyword for, and then letter, any letter you can assign. So how you can assign? In means letter is the identifier name and variable. So any letter you can assign into the letter. So here I am assigned Python. Clear? This string I have assigned into the letter. So this letter has been assigned into the letter identifier. So for letter in Python. So my I want to execute that letter one by one. So simple, you will write the print what letter you will pass here. Clear? So this program has been created, and how you can execute? Simple, go to the run option, and here you can select the run module, and first it want to save your program. So program is for, okay, so write any name of that program, okay, and then save. So you can see here, this is the output of your program. What? This is executing Python Python. So this program has been executed, and this is executing all the letter of Python one by one. Clear? So this is the way of creating program with help of for loop. Clear? Now see the next example of Python. If you have this is the example of the string, and now if you have a numbers, so how you can execute it? So now I change this program. So first I create a list. So any list you can create. So this is the list, for example, I have, and into this list I assign some number 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. For example, this is the list of number, and that list I want to assign into any identifier I, and all the number store in which identifier into the list have the all number. So with this, what happened? The list is assigned into the I variable, and that variable you execute. Wait, actually there may be indent error may be occur, so that's why I once again enter and print I. Okay, so with help of the I, it will execute all the number one by one. So let's run this program. Okay, so now see, this is the output 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So any list you can execute one by one with help of the for loop. Clear to all? So this is the second example. Now see the another example. For example, if you have any number list and from that number list you want to find the even number. So how you can execute? Clear? If you have any list and from that list you only want to execute the even number, so how you can create such type of program? For example, we have a list of different number like simple 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. This is the list of number, and from that number you only want to execute the even number. So how you can create the program? Clear? So this list already I have assigned into the for, and now I put a condition if. Clear? Because I want to execute only those number which are the even. So if the condition is what? I modulus 2. Clear? I modulus 2 means all the number which is into the I variable that will be divided with 2, and the modulus is only return the remainder. If remainder is equivalent to 0, it means that is the even, and if it is even, so what you want to execute? So you want to execute that number. Clear? So that is stored into the I. Clear? That number you want to execute, and what statement you want to execute is an even number. Clear? So that number will be even. So that statement you want to execute with it. Clear? So you can write that statement. So first I assign a list of number into the list identifier, and that list is assigned into the I variable, because with help of the for, all the list member will be assigned into the I one by one, and that will check with help of the if statement. So if statement will be checked, the number is divisible by 2, and because of the modulus it will return the remainder, and that remainder will be compared with the 0. If it is equivalent of 0, so then the statement will be executed. So you know that if is only execute the statement if the condition is true. So whether if it is true, so that will execute the statement, otherwise it will never execute any statement. So let's run this program. So I am executing this program, and you can see here. So you can see the output. 2 is an even number, 4 is even number, 6 is even number, 8 is even number, and 10 is also an even number. So with help of the for loop we can easily create such type of program. So with these all example, I think you all understood how to create any program with help of the for loop. Clear? Now I am once I am creating program. For example, if you want to execute any statement 10 times, so you can see any statement you want to execute 10 times. So you can easily do this with help of the for loop. For example, welcome in Python. That statement I want to execute 10 times. What? Welcome in Python programming. Clear? So this statement I want to execute 10 times. So you can see here I already assign a list 1 2 3 4 6 7 8 9 10. 10 times 10 times list I have assigned into the I variable, and that list will be assigned into the I one by one. So it means it will assign 10 times. So it will also execute that statement 10 times. So let's run this program and see the output. You can see here. So this list is executing the welcome in Python 10 times. You can also create that program with help of the range method. So if you never want to assign the list and directly you want to execute any uh, anything 10 times, 100 times, 3 times, any times, so you have to use the range method. What? Range. Clear? So here you can assign the beginning to end, means from where it is start and it should be end in 11. Clear? So now let's see the execution of that program. Now I change the statement because if we I will never change that, so you cannot understood. So that's why I change that statement. For example, hello. So hello, I want to execute 10 times. So how you can run? Simple. You click on that and save this. Okay. So you see here the hello statement has been executed 10 times. Clear? So this is the easy way to create any program with help of the for loop. So this is executing anything many times because it is a loop statement, and with help of the loop statement we can execute any type of statement, any types of program many times. Clear? Only once you create and you are able to execute it many times. So this is the for loop. So you try to create that program and also note down in your practical file that all program of for loop with output and